looks like we're going to get some rain here, which is good. But as you can see, looks like my basil's starting to pop up here. I just spread seeds all around in this area, and they decided to just grow in this one clump apparently. But they're a little bit too close together. And this is actually a pretty good example I can give for thinning out in two different ways. So, first way, which is usually what we want to do, we can use this example right here. How they're right next to each other. Instead of pulling the plant out, just grab it, just kind of cut it off at the base. You can use snippers, or as I just did with my fingers. So now that one will grow without having to compete with the other. You can also do that here. Pick the ones that look the weakest or smallest, just to get rid of. There. Like I say, you don't want to pull them out because that can disturb the root system into the one we want to keep. This one's also a little bit too close. But that one looks a little weak, but this one right here, as you can see, these are still a little bit too close. So what we can do with these, since they're far enough apart, just make it, spread them out a little bit. Just gently get under the root system. Hard to do with one hand. There. Now, since it's going to probably rain here pretty quickly, I don't really need to do this, but I like to just settle the area down with a little bit of water. I hope get the soil to settle, and gives the roots something to drink. As you can see, as I pulled it out, that disturbed the root system of this guy a little bit. This one doesn't look like it's going to really make it, so I'm just going to leave that one be, see what happens. Actually, since this guy came loose, I'm going to move him too. He's a little bit close. We'll just put you right there. Settle the thing down with some. I'll get the soil to settle. And that's it. We are about 2 weeks later. You can see how things have grown. See the purple on this one. Even though they're supposed to be called old purple basil for that. The others don't usually seem to be showing the coloring for some reason. I'll be putting down some mulch around here to help keep the ground moist. In fact, I could probably harvest off of these too. If I cut right about here, just above these leaf nodes, you can actually get more growth off of these. I did keep this area moist during the entire time, and make sure that they became established. So you can see how things have gone. And from when we first transplanted these two. These are just leaves I'm scooping up from my yard. You see I have some dead grass in here from when I cut the lawn. That's fine. It's actually good to have a mix of stuff in your mulch. I can continue mulching in this rest of the bed later, but it's to show for trimming purposes here. That's all you need to do to harvest your basil. Cut just above the leaf node, that way you get more growth. And trying to do this one-handed to show close up here. Just above the leaf node like that. This should encourage it to grow out more. From about a week later, you see how the growth has been on these two that I cut from compared to the ones I didn't cut from. See how the two I cut from are a lot bushier looking.